Sorry, I know that was awfully quiet and awkward, but I had to get a sip of water. All right, so the jacket that Maria has on, we're gonna be talking about next. It is our open front knit jacket with that cute zipper detail. And I love the oversized collar that cascades and creates the asymmetric, but I also love how soft this is because it's polyester, it's rayon, it's spandex, machine wash, tumble dry, and if you like that moto style, but you don't want the weight of leather, I think this is an excellent option. And it's on a featured price today, $73.60. But if you're shopping with us for the first time, you can bring this home on 4 easy payments. First color is your gravel, extra small through 3X. Next up, we have your deep olive, which does have some taupe undertones to it. It's extra small through 2X. And then we have your camel, which is large through 2X. So the camel, most limited. Take advantage while we have it, because who knows, it might be a year before we see this jacket again. I'm gonna toss on the gravel real quick and go meet the girls, because I want you to take a look at this on Jamie and Maria. Because this is, for all intents purposes, if you just need kind of a lighter weight jacket right now, and I say that because of the mixture of the fabrication, it's polyester, rayon, and spandex, this is a really great topper. You know, it's gonna go underneath, or go over, excuse me, your little camisole, your little t-shirt. You can pair it with shorts if you want to. But then I also think for when the fall comes around, when fall gets here, I think this is a really interesting layering piece, because if you want to wear it under one of your Lisa Rinna tops and then put on your heavy jackets, you can, because the material, very medium weight for, again, mostly that rayon jacket. However, if you're in a state where, okay, it's September 20th or 21st and it's still 80 degrees, but you're like, come on now, I wanna wear the fall pieces. I wanna wear my pieces that, again, are a statement, that are longer length and give me that layer and plush and lush story. You can wear this as your main jacket. Because you know, sometimes in fall it's tricky, especially here in Pennsylvania, right? So last year, we had a crazy warm fall. That lasted on in through December. It was 85 degrees on Christmas. And yet, at that point, I don't care if it's 85 degrees. If it's 85 degrees in November and I haven't put on a jacket, I am by principle gonna put on one of these, but I'm not gonna be hot and sweaty because of it, because it's breathable. And yet, if I go to the movies and say it's a little cold, I can kind of just drape it ever so softly, like this. But mostly, I'm just gonna wear it like this and not be worried about where it falls, because that's the quality of the fabric. It's kind of unique to your own body, but appreciated by so many people who love fashion. So there you can see it on Jamie, and see it kind of drapes differently on me versus her. It's like the old, who wore it best? I vote Jamie.
I vote her.
Yes, the best. But fewer than 400 to go around, and I do think that with your easy pay, you could break this up over time, have this be a little piece to put over your shoulders, because remember, you don't have to do the whole sleeved look if you don't want to. You can just have it so ever so slightly kiss over your shoulders and still have that really beautifully cascaded look. And yet with 3 colors, we are starting to get limited and only fewer than 400 to go around. So don't wait. I am in your gravel, which you guys are loving. And I do think, you know, a lot of us, I won't say fall victim, but I say fall habit to wearing a lot of dark colors, or wearing, like, you know, no texture. We wear white, we wear blue. This to me is the most universal color. And yet if you want to play with print, you can do that as well. I think this would look really cute with stripes. Actually, hold that thought. The olive, if you have a gold striped long sleeve shirt, it's a little nautical summer, kind of preppy. I like the juxtaposition of a little bit edgy, especially with that little mandarin collar and the cascade and the zipper. So preppy with a little bit edgy, because it's all about that attitude. That's your olive. And then deep olive. And then our last color choice is your camel. Now going back to the idea of, okay, I don't want to commit to like a full moto leather jacket, because if it's cold outside or if it's hot outside, it's not going to be very comfortable, right? Well, you can take this camel, which you see right here, which is great for transitional dressing, and yet you'll be able to wear it with your jeans, you'll be able to wear it with your tucked in tank tops, your cute little riding boot, and have that luxury transitional color story, but you won't have the weight. And that's what I think is most important to stress out about that. Because you know, it's summer. And even though it's summer, sometimes you have a personal summer, and it falls in the dead middle of winter. And you want something that, again, will give you the coverage that you can easily take on and take off, but yet is not weighing you down. And yet hugs the curvature of your body. And I think you're getting that with this. Most importantly, I do love that for a jacket that's cut this way, because it is so specific, that you don't have to dry clean it. This is one you don't have to get upset about with your spouse if it accidentally goes into the dryer. Because I know on my end, I've had a few oops-a-daisies with Aaron Graves, and honey was upset. Honey was upset. I've ruined a couple of shirts, but that's okay. It all evens out at the end. And you know, as I think about it, this is the kind of jacket that if you want it to, it never really goes into the closet. And instead of wearing that drapey sweatshirt jacket that doesn't really give you any shape and you don't feel like you look and feel your best when you wear it, put on something like this for the same weight, but feel confident about wherever you're going when you leave your house. And I think that's getting easier for so many of us, right? Because we're busier than ever. And yet when you have a jacket like this, you can be as casual as you want to, but you feel dressed up and you feel modern. And I think that's what all of us want. Get that one piece that works as loungewear, that works casually, and yet that you can bring home for $18.40. So here's your gravel, here's your camel, and then our last color will be your olive. All right, fewer than 300 to go around. It's a 267107. Thank you very much. All right, well, coming up next, oh, so we do have a second pair of the pants. I couldn't remember if we talked about it in the 1 a.m. hour, and here we are at the 3 a.m. hour with Lisa Rinna, so yada, 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 yada. All right, well, coming up next, we have another pant from Lisa Rinna, and I do think if you want a clean, really great fit